Saw Freddie Kitchens, their offensive coordinator, taking over after Tom Haley was fired. A little misdirection play here. Duke Johnson. Johnson, first down, running more. Breaking tackles out past the 30-yard line and his knee down there. Where does Mayfield go here on 3rd and 5? That pass over the middle is caught, but Johnson is short of the first down. Interesting little dynamic between these two men who are so close. And Jackson's such an invaluable part of this staff for a second time. Here is Driscoll. Another guy can run. 3rd and 4. Driscoll, lead option, trying to run for it. Needed the 47. We'll see where the officials spot the football. Into the Pro Bowl since Rob Burnett. All the way back in 95. Fake punt. Marvin Lewis rolling the dice. And it pays off for Cincinnati. Clayton Fedulum, who's had some big moments for this Bengals team this season. 3rd and 4 from just outside the Cleveland 42. Here they come again, and Driscoll is sacked. Football loose. Cincinnati has recovered. Joe Schobert.
You can expect that ball to be fit in a tight window.
Here's Nick Chubb breaking the initial tackle. Chubb finding the edge.
And a guy that you've got to deal with if you're a defensive player.
Here he is again, the 35th overall pick in the draft. She's 4. She has better fashion taste than you do already.
Yeah, she does, and she should.
No surprise there. Mayfield to get the second quarter started. To the air. That is Higgins.
They've been much better here in the last 5 or 6 games.
On Austin's defense, they have been decimated by injuries this season. There's something he couldn't overcome. That catch by Johnson, trying to stretch for it. We'll see where the officials mark it.
Absolutely, why not?
Williams rolls the dice again. Mayfield all day to throw. First down catch. Landry.
Not allow him to extend this play because that's where he's at his best.
See how good they've been under Williams in the red zone. That pass is caught. Njoku for the touchdown.
In the red zone, Njoku on Sean Williams, one-on-one, and that ball is just too hot.
Browns coming hard again, and Driscoll is dumped. Avery for Cleveland. But hard to believe there was actually some backlash. Of course, everyone clamoring for Bradley Chubb, but things have worked out. Here is Landry. He's going to throw it down the field. Has his man, and it's caught. It's Brashad Perriman. And how about that pass from Landry?
Unbelievable execution from the veteran wide receiver.
That sets him up 1st and goal. Here is Chubb finding the edge. Chubb lunges end zone and appears to be just short. Still can't get over that pass by Landry. 2nd and goal. Little play action from Mayfield. Throws to the end zone. It's caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Darren Fells and Mayfield squeezing it into a very tight space. Well, Mayfield never needs any extra added motivation, but Hugh Jackson over on the other side is that extra point off the upright. Production down a little bit, but he has brought such a presence to this franchise and this team in that locker room as Mixon able to wiggle free. On 1st and 10, Mayfield delivering from the gun here, and that is caught. That's Perriman.
Back in really a productive receiver in this offense, except Brashad Perriman.
There is Chubb breaking tackles. And the rookie showing the wheels inside Bengals territory. Winners in 4 of their last 5 games. Most wins in a season since 2014. Here's Johnson able to duck inside the Bengals 25.
Truly believe that you have to pressure Mayfield and make him get rid of the ball.
Browns have all 3 of their timeouts left. Want to run that clock down here. 20 seconds and counting. And Greg Joseph on for the chip shot field goal, and he is right down Broadway for Cincinnati. So 3rd and 17 after the penalty. Driscoll protected well this time, and that pass is complete. First catch of the day for Cody Core. Dalton going down in the first meeting against these Browns back in Week 12. Driscoll on 2nd and 6. Well covered. Here's Mixon out of the backfield. Here they come. Well covered by the Bengals, and that pass by Driscoll nearly picked. But so the future is certainly bright for Mayfield and his franchise. A couple of pump fakes here going far side of the field, and it is caught. What a snatch by Landry. It's Nick Chubb resetting from the top of your picture. Here's the rookie. Gaping hole up the middle. Inside Bengals territory. Some more misdirection. This is Dontrell Hilliard. First time we've called his number today.
They've got to find a way to put pressure on Mayfield.
On 3rd and 4, little sidearm delivery. It's Higgins. Higgins inside the 5, lunging. Touchdown. A Herculean effort by Higgins for the Browns touchdown.
Really well done by Cleveland. Initially, a great job of Mayfield spotting the coverage, quickly getting it out to Higgins, and then Higgins does the rest.
Smart guy, Princeton graduate, played defensive back, and was an Ivy Leaguer for the Tigers. As this is C.J. Uzomah, grew up in the Orlando suburbs, actually a childhood friend of Blake Bortles. He's a terrific baseball prospect. As Mixon shot out of a cannon. Here they come again. Quick release. Bernard on the catch, and it's guess who? Peppers. We remember you as a mean, nasty safety in the box. What a talent level by Peppers. Driscoll escapes initially, and then he is buried. Larry Ogunjobi. Bullock has had some moments in a game winner against the Bucs back in Week 8. And this kick on target, and it is good.
Estimated the roster 2 years ago or last season, but they paved the way. But they did some good things to set this team up for the future.
Mayfield's going to try to run for it. Needed the 46, and he has it. We haven't heard this stadium this loud for a December game in an awfully long time here in Cleveland. Mayfield trying to go back shoulder. Surgical. There's one more from Baker. 3rd and 8. Mayfield protected well again. Everyone covered down the field, so he's going to run for it. Needs the 18. Extends. Does he have it? And now players have to be separated quickly. Well within the field goal range of their kicker, Greg Joseph, who actually missed one earlier. Mayfield throwing across his body again. It's caught. And how about that 63-yard pass earlier in the game by Landry? 4 catches for Landry, 47 yards as Joseph. There was actually talk that maybe John Harbaugh was on his way out in Baltimore. He gets the contract extension. And the Ravens suddenly are a serious contender. Oh, how about that pass by Driscoll?
Erickson comes down with the ball.
Driscoll hands off here to Mixon.
Just chop him down at the legs because he can't take that kind of punishment.
I hope he's okay. He's being evaluated now in that blue medical tent. Driscoll to the end zone. Back corner, it's caught. What a grab by Uzomah for the touchdown. Of course, every coach in this league works long hours, but he actually got home early a couple of weeks ago and told us, that punt is blocked. So a rare bright spot for the Bengals.
Have let the Bengals have some success.
Well, could the Bengals perhaps make this a little bit more interesting? Uzomah on the catch. He's got lead blockers.
Run by Joe Mixon. Here you go. Driscoll set up inside the 5-yard line.
Driscoll evades the sack initially to the end zone. It's caught. John Ross for the touchdown. So the Bengals not going quietly.
For some sort of bootleg action or sprint out pass to allow Driscoll to use his legs.
Driscoll fakes to Mixon. Back of the end zone. It is caught. Core. So but they will have to snap it. Want it down to 1. Mayfield throwing on the run, and it is caught. Boy, a very tight space to Njoku. It's a foot race. Njoku finally tracked down Nickerson and Denard. And how about the big fella showing the wheels? To put the Browns in a position to take the final kneel downs and put this one on ice.